guys, Jackson Buhai here with TMZ. It's been about a day since we have given you an update regarding the homicide case involving Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle Reiner, allegedly at the hands of their son Nick. The producers in the newsroom have been working tirelessly to continue to uncover detrimental details about this case and what happened both before and after the event. We've uncovered some things that I think are pretty shocking and actually might be able to provide you with a timeline of what happened. So yesterday we talked about how Romy Reiner, the 28-year-old daughter of Rob and Michelle, went into their Brentwood home and found both of her parents deceased and called the ambulance at around 3:30 p.m. Now, what we also covered was that when she was speaking to authorities, she had said that there was one suspect that should be at the top of the list of people they look into, Nick Reiner. So what we know now that we didn't know yesterday are a few more details regarding the Conan O'Brien Christmas party. Sources tell us that when Nick showed up with his family, Nick was wearing a hoodie, and this made him seem a little bit out of place to all of the other people that were there, because this is a pretty formal event. A lot of people around him are wearing tuxedos and suits and dresses, and he is the only person there wearing a hoodie. He looked a little bit disheveled, and sources also say that he looked high on something. This is around the time the argument broke out between Rob and Nick Reiner. But what we're told after everybody left is that at around 4 a.m., Nick checked into a Santa Monica hotel using his credit card. Now, this is interesting because Nick lives with Rob and Michelle at this point, right? So it's interesting to hear that he's checked into a hotel at 4 in the morning. Now, eyewitnesses who saw him check into this hotel say that he looked tweaked out, and I quote that. And they added that there were no visible signs of blood or any gashes or cuts on him. Now, this is a very important piece of information, and I'll get into why in a second. The reservation was only made for a day, but Nick never formally checked out. Now, the next morning, when housekeeping went into Nick's room, they say that the shower was full of blood and that there was blood all over the bed, and that the windows of the hotel room were covered in bed sheets, and Nick himself was nowhere to be found. Now, this is Sunday morning, so this is just a few hours after Nick has checked in. So now we have a clearer timeline of events here, all the way from Conan O'Brien's Christmas party to the discovery of the bodies to Nick's whereabouts. Romy finds the bodies at around 3 p.m. She calls the ambulance. She says that her brother's dangerous, and her brother is then found around 20 miles away in a park near downtown Los Angeles. We also have obtained a picture of that arrest, which you can see right here. So this begs the question, where is Nick now? He is currently being held at the Men's Central Jail in Los Angeles. Yesterday, we reported that he was being held on a $4 million bail. That $4 million bail is now no more. He can no longer post bail and get out. We're also being told that he has been placed on suicide watch. Nick has also hired famed criminal defense attorney Alan Jackson, who has also represented people like Kevin Spacey and Karen Reed to represent him in this trial. Now, Alan Jackson has spoken to us, and Nick was actually supposed to appear in court today, but Alan Jackson has said to both us and the court that considering he's on suicide watch, he is not medically cleared to appear in court. Now, regarding that court appearance, we are unsure if this was going to be an arraignment, whether he was going to be formally charged with a crime. Like we reported yesterday, he has been arrested on suspicion of the murder, but he has not been formally charged. We're also told that the courts were debating on whether to even charge him today, with what they were going to charge him with, or how they were going to go about the charges themselves. So again, whether or not this was an arraignment is totally unclear to us and is only going to be revealed in the coming weeks. Something else I want to add. We read the comments a lot here. And we read the comments on yesterday's video that we posted to the TMZ YouTube channel. And something that we've realized is that with each day this goes on, this topic becomes exponentially more political. And I suppose what we're wondering is why? Whether you're for the right or for the left, I think everybody in the comments can agree that this is the death of a famed celebrity. And no matter what side of the political spectrum that you identify with, I think we can all agree that this is a tragedy. Guys, my name is Jackson Buhai. Thank you for sticking around. More updates coming soon to the TMZ YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe.